Hello guys, it's Vespa. Welcome back to my channel here on Curio Boheme. I know it's been a half a minute since I posted last. I've been very caught up in doing a lot of other crafts, resin crafts and paper crafts, and you can see my other YouTube channels. I will link them below. But today I'm going to be working on a sewing project. So I saw these really cute little bag clasps at Hobby Lobby, and I've really been wanting to make a cute little coin purse to hold my credit cards and cash and things like that inside my regular purse. So this is going to be a smaller version, but I picked up this clasp, and it was $2.99 at Hobby Lobby. And it is a double clasp, which I've never made one of these before. I've watched a few dozen YouTube tutorials trying to figure out how to do this, so this will be my first time, if you'll bear with me. But yeah, so this is one that has basically two sides. So you'd have one pocket on this side, and then you open it up and you have one pocket on that side. So that is the gist of that. I found this really cute turquoise leather. I'm wanting to make a leather wallet because I want it to last a good while, and leather does that. And this is remnant leather, so much more eco-friendly, I guess. So yeah, this was $4.99. And it was 50% off, or 30% off, excuse me, at Hobby Lobby this week. It was on, their leather packs were on sale. They do that fairly regularly, but I thought this turquoise piece should be large enough to make a coin purse, so thought that was pretty cute. And it's a nice, good, heavy quality, not heavy, but thin enough for a purse, but heavy enough to last a long time. So I got that, and then I head over to the fabric department to find a liner, and I found this, which I think is just the cutest thing ever. It's got some little gold accents to it, and lots of cute little designs. I love the little blue-haired lady with the flowers in her hair and the unicorns, and it's just all so cute, and like it says, so fun. So that is going to be that, and this whole piece, it was 1/4 yard, and it cost me $2. So plenty to work with there. Some really cute designs in there, so that'll be a fun pattern for the inside of the purse. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is creating a pattern for this purse. So what I need to do is, first of all, I need to draw around, kind of trace around the top. So that's going to be, approximately like that. Okay, so I've got all my pieces cut out, and I've got a front piece and a back piece. This is the outside of the little coin purse. And then I have 4 inside liner pieces. And then I position the pattern so that when I open the case, there's an animal at the top of each top center of each side. So basically, if you open it, you'll see the animal on the inside, and then the other one will be here. And the same goes for the other side as well. One animal here, one animal here. So that's going to be fun, I think. I am thinking about making 2 sides with some small pockets on the inside, just some little ones. Possibly some kind of a pouch pocket. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to decide that. As soon as I figure that out, then I will sew them to these before I start assembling my pieces. And yeah, take this as it goes. Hopefully it works out. This is my first attempt, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now I'm making the pockets for the inside. I just took a rectangle and folded it in half with the right sides together. Then once those are folded, I'm going to sew it kind of like sewing a pillowcase, where I only sew down the sides and just a little bit towards the center so that it leaves an opening in the middle. And that way I can turn it right side out. And then I sewed them to the inside of 2 of the sides. And then I sewed 2 sides together to create the little pouch on the inside. And then this is the other side as well. I just sewed down the sides and the bottom, and then sewed the corners at a 90-degree angle. And then here is my other little pocket. So far, so good. This is going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've got my 2 sides together. Now I just have to sew the center, the 2 inside sides together, if that makes any sense. I've got 2 pockets in this bag, so I've got to sew those on the sewing machine next. Okay, so now I've got those sewn together, and now I'm just kind of dry fitting and about to sew them to the frame, and I will have to do that by hand, but I'll have to do the outside first. I'm just fitting it in. Okay, so now I've got my outside, the leather pieces sewn around the sides and the bottom, and then the corners to create the little flat portion on the bottom. And that went pretty well. I've got my inside liner done with the 2 sides in the middle sewn together. And next I'll just have to fit them together. Okay, so now I've got the outside sewn to the inside liner around the edges, so all 3 tabs are sewn around. And the next thing I'll be doing is trying to fit them into the little clasp mechanism and working on sewing them in to the areas that they belong into. So, the next thing, I've got my outer piece sewn. It's got a little area there. The tabs I've got sewn to the leather on the outside pieces, and then the inside is sewn together right there. So the next thing I got to do is I got to attach it to my clasp, and I have some E6000 glue that I'm going to be putting in just a little bit in the channels. So, when I went to sew this, I ended up having to, I was going to just tack it on, but the leather was too thick, so I ended up using my little awl to punch holes in the leather. But the first thing I had to do, which I did not get video of, was push the leather up into the clasp and mark it with a pen where each hole in the clasp was. Then I took it out, punched all the holes with an awl, and then pushed it back in, and then sewed it, hand sewed the leather to the frame. It wasn't as hard as it sounds, but it did take a little bit of time to get it done. And the process worked quite well. As soon as the holes were punched in the leather, it was very easy to sew through, and I was able to get it all sewn together. And I will show you some still images of the completed purse. I am still trying to figure out how I want to decorate the outside, but for now it's put together, and I call it a win, a completed project. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you will come back and see me again the next time I'm able to get a video posted. Stay tuned to the end for pictures of the finished item.